Hi everyone. Good evening. Good evening. We are live. We are live, and I am so excited that we have started. I need you to go out there and tell your friends that Dominate Your Market has started. Dominate Your Market has started. Go out there and share the link and tell people that we have started. Welcome to day two. Welcome to day two. Welcome to day two. Welcome to day two. I'm excited. Just give me a second, guys. I want to refresh and to ensure that we share this so that more people can be able to know that we are live. All right, good. We are live. We are live. So I want to be sure that we are live, and then to get more people to join us. Just bear with me. Uh, okay. So I'm just trying to be sure that we are live. I think we are. All right. All right, everyone. So let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I can see people joining. Amazing. Good evening, everyone. I'm excited that you all are joining. I'm trying to share the link so that, so as usual, what we did yesterday, we shared the link. So take a screenshot and just take this link, go out there and share it. If you're in the Telegram's community, just check the Telegram now. I'm posting it so that you could take a screenshot. A lot of us did that yesterday. That was amazing. We had a phenomenal time yesterday, and it was beautiful. It was wonderful. Today we will continue. Here is the link. Let me type it here for day two. So for those of you that are just joining, you could just do a share button. It will share on this video, and as you do that, you're going to see the link. You copy it, go to your WhatsApp community and say, hey, Dominate Your Market Summit day two is live. Join us here now. Click this link to join and learn how to dominate your finance. Click this. All right, I'm coming. Click this link to join. All right, so those of you in the Telegram community, kindly join right now. Go to the Telegram community right now. You see the link, copy and share so that a lot of our people are going to join. All right, so we are live. I'm excited that we are day two of this summit. It's always an amazing time learning. I am always excited to share a whole lot with as many of us as possible. So just give me 1 minute, one more. I want to make sure that everybody is joining. Amazing. I can see Tonte Brown is here. Good evening to you. Daniel Afiakure. Good evening, son. How are you doing? I'm glad that you could join. So, like, can we do that for me right now? Take a screenshot and then go out there and share it on your WhatsApp status. Go out there and share it everywhere. Let everyone know that we are live and we're ready to learn tonight. I hope you came with your writing pad. I got a lot of DMs yesterday of how amazing the sessions was, and I'm hoping that we would get more people today. Yesterday we had a good turnout. Today I'm expecting that we will get more turnout. We will get more turnout. All right. Today is better, right? Don't mind my forehead. It's always shiny. Okay, so here it is now. I'm sharing the links so that you could go take it and share it with your friends and tell them, hey, Dominating Business, we're here now. So share the link, invite your friends, let them join, tell them that we are live. Let me go on my status as well. I'm also going to be posting it so that people will know that we are live. All right, I'm doing so as well. I'm doing so as well. Fantastic. All right, so let me post mine. I'm taking my screenshot and I am posting it on my status. Beautiful. I'm posting it on my status. We are live. I say join me, comma, join me. Are you doing that right away? Join PK tonight. Join PK tonight. Let's buzz it. Take it to your socials community and share it. Let's get more people to dominate their market. 2025 is going to be a time for dominating. 2025 is a time for dominating. You don't want to be left out. You don't want to be left out. You don't want to be left out. For those of you that joined yesterday, could you share how yesterday was for you? What was the high point for you yesterday? And how did it go yesterday? You might want to share. It will be good to read some of the impact and the amazing stuff that you learned. Stay with me. I'm trying to make sure that we invite as many people so they could join us. I can see the numbers are coming in. Fantastic. Fantastic. Oh my goodness. Go share it. Go invite people. Take a screenshot, post it on your community, and tell them that this is 1 minute, one meeting that you don't want to miss. I'm here and I am ready to go. I'm here. I am ready to go. I'm here and I'm ready to go. It's a fantastic day already and it will be an amazing time. An amazing time. I'm going to be sharing a whole lot. For those of you that are just joining, as usual, tell us your name, tell us where you're joining from. Tell us what you do. You never might tell. Someone might just be on the comment section looking for someone who can offer your service and they would want to take advantage of it and do and reach out to you, right? You may also want to reach out to someone, right? You might also want to reach out to someone and say, hey, I've been looking for someone who can provide this service for me. I've been looking for this particular product. Now I can see it and I'm excited. Can we do business together? That's one of the things we do at Dominate Your Market. Kingsley, Kingspire Resources, we do basically going out there to influence people, to inspire people, to share people's strategy with business owners, entrepreneurs, aspiring entrepreneurs, professionals, young professionals, and career-oriented people. All right. So let me go to the comments and see how many people are joining so far. All right. Tonti Brown says, good evening, sir. I say good evening to you. Yes. Daniel says, hello, sir. Hello, Daniel. How are you? So good to see you, brother. So good to see you. Blessing Okeo Gene says, good evening, sir. I say good evening to you as well. For those of you that are just joining, I like to say a wonderful, warm welcome. Let me go check a few persons and then I'm going to come and ask you to, you know, to do that. I'm sharing as well. I expect you to also share. I'm sharing as well, so I expect you to also share. All right. Oh, good. I just shared in another of my community right now because a lot of people need what we're going to be learning tonight. A lot of people need what we're going to be learning tonight. So tell us your name, tell us what you do, tell us where you are joining from. Tell us your name, tell us what you do, tell us where you are joining from. Dominate your market. Don't feel like you're too small to dominate, right? You can all dominate your market and enjoy an amazing, impactful business in 2023. All right, so let's get back to the mix. Today is going to be a whole lot packed. Yesterday was introduction. Today we're going to go straight to business. We're going to be talking a whole lot. We're going to be sharing a whole lot with you. So let me check out a few more persons that are here. Boma, as usual, I call her Boma Balafama, BBA for short. Thank you for joining. Say good evening, sir. It's day 2 already and so amazing to be here. I'm glad that you are here as well. Let me check out the next person. It says Adela says good evening. We offer pick up and logistics service in Port Harcourt. Honestly and on time. Yes, honestly. So I like that. So you guys do pick up and delivery honestly and you do it on time. Fantastic. I'm hoping that I will get more service to want to. I need your service, by the way. So I'm hoping that more people that need your service will reach out to you. Peace Daniel was here yesterday. So I'm Peace Daniel from Port Harcourt. I'm an entrepreneur. I sell jewelries in wholesales and retails because Valentine, after Christmas is Valentine. So guys, you want to start booking for your jewelries way ahead of time. Mr. Famous, I see you. Good evening. Good evening, everyone. I am super great and I'm excited that you all are joining. Guys, there's a whole lot that I want to share tonight, and I don't want you to miss. I don't want you to mix it. I don't want you to miss it rather. So I'm gonna just share a few more on the community. For just joining, we have a tradition here. The tradition is that you introduce yourself, you tell us what you do, where you're joining from, And then we also have a tradition of what? That tradition of taking a screenshot, share and copying the link and posting it on your status, asking more people to join, right? So we have that culture of doing so. So you want to do that right away. You want to do that right away, and you will be. I wanted to say you will be blessed. Of course, you'll be blessed. Of course, you will be blessed. You will be blessed. And I am very positive and very optimistic about it. All right, so we have done enough. I think we've invited enough people right now. So we can go ahead and kick off our event for tonight. We have done enough, so we can go ahead and say, hey, you know what? Give me a second, guys. I just want to do one more. There's one more community here that I need to just, let them know that we are live so that we can get started. Please, it's going to be ready. It's going to be a full blast. You don't want to miss tonight's session. So if you're just joining, as usual, we'd like you to introduce yourself, tell us where you're joining from, and tell us what you do. All right. So I think I have shared enough now for enough people to be able to participate. All right. All right. So good. Good, 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 good. I'm excited and I know that you are excited as well. Okay, so let's go. Okay, so tonight, let me start by I'm going to be sharing my screen today. Wonderfully, I'm going to be sharing my screen today. So I would share my screen, and I'm going to be teaching from my slide. I have one of these trainings that I have done a couple of times with a lot of business owners and entrepreneurs, and it's been super amazing. And so that's what I want to do today. So we're starting now. My name is Kingsley May. I am the convener of Dominate Your Market Summit. Dominate Your Market Summit is a virtual summit that teaches entrepreneurs, career oriented people, and young professionals on strategies with which they can grow their business, dominate their market, and have massive profit in whatever business they are into. Why did we choose to do this? Because sometimes we've come to realize that the market is not the problem. Your strategy could just be the challenge, right? The market may not necessarily be the problem. The same market that you are complaining that, oh, and people are not buying, that's the same market some other people are jumping on, and they are making massive sales and they are making lots of money from that same market. So what's the challenge? It's either your marketing strategies, your production strategies, or something is not just right. And if that is the case, then you want to find a way to learn more. So what we do here in the Dominate Your Market Summit is that we bring highly successful entrepreneurs, highly successful business experts, and we ask them to share strategies with our teaming audience, with our amazing audience. And tonight is not going to be one that is left out. You want to be a part of it. Boma, if you're here, you could take a screenshot already and share in our different communities. Let them know that we're live and we're ready to go. If you have shared already on your status, just type done in the comment section. Type done. Let me know that you are doing it. If you have shared it already, you've taken the screenshot, you've picked the link and you've shared it on your status, you've shared it in your community, you've shared it on your socials. Can you do that right away? Let me be sure that you are done with it, and I'm going to say thank you. Yes. I'm looking at the comments now. No response so far. Okay, fantastic. Boma says done. Boma, I feel like I'm owing you a gift right now. All right. So last night we had about 15 people join live, and we have a lot of replays subsequently. Today we are aiming to get up to 50 people to join live. Let's do it. Let's push it. Okay. Tonte Brown says done. Fantastic. Tonte Brown, you're beautiful. I love you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Let me see if I can get two more people who have shared it, and then we are ready to fly. We're ready to fly. Let me see if I can get one more response, and then we're ready to fly. Yes, I'm reading. I'm actually taking my time to read through. I want to be sure that I want to be sure that you have shared the link. Dominate Your Market Summit Day 2. Who else has done this? Who else has done this? Who else has done this? All right. Who else has done this? All right. Ta 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 ta. Let me see. Okay. So when you do that, fine and good. So for now, I'm just gonna go ahead and get started. Fantastic. We have our third person, Gubo Veronica. I hope I did not murder your name. Emembogu Veronica. I'm so sorry. I didn't intend to murder your name. All right. Thank you so much for sharing. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay, so Blessing says, I think you're introducing yourself. Good evening, everyone. My name is Blessing Okeogene. I'm an entrepreneur and I also sell quality fabrics for both male and female, ranging from senators, crepe, and Ankara. Fantastic. You forgot to add where you're joining from. I suppose you're joining from Delta State because of your Delta name anyway, but it could be Port Harcourt, it could be Lagos. So I've not seen Lagos people here. I've only seen a couple of Port Harcourt people. I've not seen people from Ghana. Where are my Ghanaian people? Akwaba, where are you? Akwaba, my people, where are you? Okay, she says from Port Harcourt. All right, so we go straight to our teachings for tonight. All right, let me go this way now and stop the drooling. Great. So I'm going to share my screen. I'm going to share my screen now and share the slide so we can go dive into our teaching. All right, so let me share my screen. Papa. All right, let's go there. Okay, guys. I hope you guys can see the screen now because I can. Okay, great, great. I hope you guys can see the screen. I'm sure you can see it now. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. All right. So that's who I am. My name is Kingsley May. I am a success coach. I am. Let me see. Okay. Okay, so this is who I am. My name is Kingsley May. I am a success coach. I am a business development consultant. By that I mean I help businesses develop products and products that the market will be eager to buy. I also help businesses develop marketing strategies that can help them sell more in their business. I am an inspirational speaker and of course a corporate trainer par excellence, and I am the lead consultant, or what you will call the CEO of Kingspire Resources. Right, I have been speaking, coaching, and consulting for more than 5 years. For more than 5 years, as a matter of fact, I'm hitting my almost close to a decade now in this, and it's been an amazing ride. Okay, it's been an amazing ride. I hope you guys can see. Let me be sure if you can see my screen very well. Let me know because I try to share full because I'm sharing full. All right, so let me be sure that you guys can see my screen. If you can see my screen and it's very clear, please let me know so that I can. Okay, so how many of you can see my screen? All right. Who else can see my screen, please? Who else can see my screen? Who else can see my screen? Is my screen showing? Can you see what's displayed there? Quickly, quickly, quickly. I want to be sure so we can hit the road going. There's a whole lot I want to share today. Who else can see my screen? I can. Fantastic. I was just waiting for that. Thank you. At some point, I'm going to take it off, and then at some point, I'm going to bring it back on. So I'm just going to run through with it. Now that's the next one. So I've won a couple of awards. At this point in time, I've lost count of awards from reputable platforms and organizations recognizing the works that I have done. So let me just, I've been a guest on radio, TV. A lot of it. This is me on a global TV station called Salvation TV, beaming across 100, in fact, 100 countries around the globe, and this is their station. So today we'll be looking at the power of multiple revenues for profit in your business. The power of multiple revenues for profit in your business. That's what we're going to be looking at. I think I should just stop sharing. Yeah, I think I should just stop sharing so you guys can focus on me, right? All right, so we're looking at multiple. Oh, I see a lot of people that are saying done, done, done. I can see fantastic. So we're looking at multiple revenues for profit. Now in 2025, you want to think of ways with which you can dominate your finance as a business owner and as an entrepreneur, or as a professional, or as a career person. And for that to happen, you don't need to wait to get into 2025. Somebody said something very profound. He said 2025 has already begun. Some people are already in 2025. When we're having this session, it's close to the end of the year, right? So you don't begin. And I think Mute, if he says something, he wrote a book on you don't January is not for planning. January is for execution. You are supposed to have used your November and your December to plan, strategize, and collaborate with those that you want to, expand your business, your frontier, your career into. So when you enter January, you hit the ground running and you get going. So, but for today, there are several ways. So in Dominate Your Market today, we're going to be looking at how you can dominate your finance in business through revenues, multiple revenues for profit in your business. How you can dominate your finance through multiple revenues for profit in your business. Now I'm going to share what is revenue. I know a lot of us have meanings. There are several definitions of what revenue is, but I'm just going to go straight to some definitions according to some reputable organizations and individuals. Revenue is the income that a business has from its normal business activities. Revenue is the income that a business has from its normal business activities, mostly from sales of goods and services to customers. This is according to Wikipedia. So revenue is the income that revenue is the income that a professional has from the business activities, or the professional activities you carry out. So if you're a dancer, your revenue is the income that comes to you through your dancing activities. If you are a singer or a musical artist, your revenue is the income that comes to you through your performance, through your musical performance, right? The same thing with business. Your revenue is the income that comes to you through what? The revenue that comes to you through the activities you carry out in your business. It could likely be from sales of goods, it could likely be from sales of services, to customers. That's what it is. Now, another definition is that revenue is simply sales or turnover in business. What Okay, so revenue is money that comes in for a to a business, while income is money that comes into an individual. Is that clear? So revenue is simply sales or turnover. So sometimes you can hear the word, what's your revenue? What they're actually saying is, what is your sales volume? What is your amount of sales that you have made? All right. Then turnover is your business, while you are over in revenue is simply sales or turnover in business, while it is to an income is to an individual. I beg your pardon. All right. So are we following? Is that making sense? Is that clear enough? Are we following? Guys, we're still on 7. We need to hit 15 to 20 tonight. Can we keep buzzing and sharing, tagging our friends on our status and pulling them to come join? Please make sure you are not getting carried away with, oh, I've heard this before. Make sure you're noting down important things that you can use to ensure that your business, that you do better in 2025, in the next year coming, in the next business calendar year that is coming. Make sure that you are positioned very well. So you need to start asking yourself questions like, what business activities am I doing that is generating revenue, income into my business? What activities am I carrying out as a professional that is bringing in income to my business? A lot of people don't know that it's important you pay attention to any activity that brings the most income to your business. Is that okay? Make sure you pay attention to any activities that brings the most income to your business. If you're a business owner and you've employed a lot of staff, you want to pay attention to the staff that are productive, in which their efforts, strategies, and expertise pull in more money into your organization. Such a staff is not a staff that you should treat with levity. Now, we're not saying that you should begin to treat them specially, be more than others, but there are people that you want to pay attention to them. You want to give them the necessary tools, the the necessary support, the necessary effort that they need for their business to grow. Is that making sense? All right. So thank you so much. I can see more people are saying done. Blessing just shared now. Done. Thank you so much, Blessing, for sharing. All right. So you want to do that. All right. So let's continue. Remember what's our topic today? Dominating in your finance through business, dominating your finance in business. So we want to look at business finance. We want to look at how are you dominating as far as your business financially is concerned. How are you dominating in that regard? Okay, so that's what we're looking at today, and I want you to pay great attention. I want you to pay keen attention to the things that I'm sharing to you tonight, because they are very important. If you can understand them, if you can master them, they are going to play critical role of how you perform next year as far as your business is concerned and your career is concerned. All right, so we're going to go to, there are types of income, there are types of revenue. As a matter of fact, I think there are about 7 types of revenue. There are 7 types of revenue. Now I'm going to be intermixing it with business professionals and individuals. So the first type of, and in no particular order, we have earned income. Remember, revenue can also be juxtaposed as income. So we have earned income. Earned income is very powerful. It's the income that comes to you by the effort you put. It's the income that comes to you by the effort you put. Your business has to earn income, and that income can only be earned when there is an activity that is carried out. If you're a professional, that's the income you earn from the work you put into it. Maybe you might call it your salary, you might call it your wages, they fall under that category. The next one is profit income. Profit income. We're talking about different kinds of revenue, right? Revenues are the different kinds of money that comes to you. We have profit income. Profit income, of course, comes from business that you engage in. You got something at a less amount of money, you sold it at a higher amount of money. You got back the capital you used to buy that product, and you got extra profit from it. So it's called profit income. Profit income can also be measured by the effort you put in. So you put in your time, your energy to do something, and the thing pays you back in return. That's profit income. Another type of revenue that you want to think about how you can dominate your finance in 2025 is residual income. Residual income. And when we talk about residual income, we are talking about, when we talk about residual income, right? We're talking about income that you put in effort once and it pays you again and again and again. All right. So a quick example of such are digital products. You take one time to create a digital product once, you put it out there, people purchase it again and again. So that one effort is paying you again and again. It's called residual income, meaning you don't have to put in your effort, your energy, your time to do it. So in the year coming, you want to look at, in the next 6 months, in the next 1 year, what kind of income am I earning? Am I earning salary income, or sorry, profit income? Am I making or residual income? I love residual income. I enjoy residual income. I have a lot of residual income coming from my books and my trainings and my courses, right? I wrote a book one time. It took me 6 months to 1 year to write that book. I wrote it and then I published it. I have sold it so far. Over 500 entrepreneurs have paid for it and gotten their copies in the last 6 to 8 months, right? And that book keeps paying me money every day. On Sunday, someone buzzed me and said, "Oh, I'm interested in your book. I need a copy of it." And I just hit him the price, sent him the account details, and he made payment. And then boom, the book is his. Right. So these are examples of residual income. Guys, give me a minute. So let me sip water. Just give me a minute. I want to sip water. I need to dehydrate. I need to hydrate rather, not dehydrate. I need to hydrate because I just felt it a bit. Thank you everyone. I'm back. I'm back. Thank you. Right, I'm back. Thank you everyone. So residual income is key. Henry, I see you. I have missed you. Good to see you, Henry. So in the new year that is coming, in your business year, that's coming, you want to ask yourself, what kind of residual income as an organization can we produce? What can we produce once that will be repaying? Another example of residual income is network marketing. Please let me let you know that network marketing is a style of marketing. It is not it is not to a particular company. Network marketing is a style of marketing, is a kind of marketing. You can adopt network marketing into, I mean, a lot of real estate companies are doing that already, where you are a realtor, you get more people to join the realtors, they are under your network. Every time you sell a property, you get your commission. Every time you sell, the people that you refer that join as realtors, they sell, they get commission, you get a bonus. That's residual income. You did not directly put in your effort or your energy into it, but you earn from it. Another way we have residual income is YouTube. Create a video, a content, you put it on YouTube, and it attracts probably 200,000 views or maybe 1 million views, and YouTube says, hey, let's advertise, let's take our advertisers, let's take some of our of the content that we're advertising and put it on your video, and then we split some profit with you. Every time they keep doing that, that energy, that thing you put into one, in your finance in this new calendar year that is coming, you want to pay attention to what kind of income are you into. I'm telling you, a lot of people only know earned income. You just know salary. Some people only know profit income. You can be, for those of you that are working, you can be working at the same time, and you are also making profits. You can be working and then setting up stuff that also brings profit as an income. We have residual income. The next one there is dividend income. Dividend income. Dividend income are income that comes from investments that you made. Dividend income they are like return on investment. So you take you see a beautiful idea, probably a friend of yours or young person is telling you, oh, we're putting together this product, we're working on getting this product, we believe that this product is going to pay big time, and because it's going to pay big time, we were looking for you to invest. You invested your money, and then at the end of the month, at the end of the time, the business grows, then you have returns. Is dividend income. All right, so we have that. We have rental income. Remember, we're talking about how to dominate in 20 we're talking about how to dominate in 2020, in the next coming year, dominating your finance. And what we're looking at is the power of multiple revenues for profit. One of the ways you dominate is to create multiple revenues for profit. If you begin to work on creating these multiple revenues, you cannot be broke. The financial inflation that is happening in your country cannot affect you, because you have more than one source of income. So we've talked about earned income, which is an income that comes from you working maybe 9 to 5 and you are paid salary, or wages, you work and you're paid at the end of the week, whatever form, that's a normal earned income. And please, I always like saying, don't look down on people who are earning from salary. Don't say, oh, fire your own boss, go, no, no, no. There are people who are doing very well, like they are earning bigger and way better than people who are entrepreneurs. Yes, we have some entrepreneurs that have been entrepreneuring for the last 10 years, but this other person is a 9 to 5 worker, and he earns 10 times more. We also have entrepreneurs who make 100 times more than those who have worked. So I just wanted to throw more light and make you know that, hey, everybody knows their part. Know your part and follow your part. But understand that out of these 7, 10 different types of revenue, begin to think of how you can explore more than one. I don't know how beautiful your country is. I don't know how fantastic your economy is. But where I'm shooting this video from, where I'm hosting this event from, our country right now are going through a lot. There's something called Shege Banza. The economy is doing a lot of Shege Banza to people. And you cannot but be naive and be ignorant of the several kinds of income that you should begin to think of earning. If you must dominate financially, you must ask yourself, beyond earned income, which is my salary, what other ways can I earn? All right. So I talked about profit income. Profit income is you putting a business together, taking some money to maybe get a goods or something and selling it off and gaining back your capital you invested in to buy those products and resell plus profit. Excuse me. And then I talked about residual income, which is where you create one product and it sells and people come back to buy again. So it's one-time effort but continuous profit. One-time effort and continuous profit. That is a pattern with which you can use to dominate. Because if you put in one-time effort and you get continuous profit or continuous income coming in, you can have the liberty to take that income and go put more things in place and establish more. Now, please don't say, don't misinterpret what I'm saying. Get me right. None of these is easier than the other. None of these incomes is easier than the other. They have their peculiar challenges. You must understand that. All right. So we've talked about the fourth one, which is dividend income. And I said dividend income is the kind of income with which you invest in a company, and through stock and through shares, as their shares increase, you make profit. Now, there are several kinds of investment portfolio. You might want to talk to a professional investor. I have a couple of friends that I always talk about when it comes to investment. I always share their names as people that they are go-to people that I listen to. One of them is Nathaniel Disu. Nathaniel Disu is an investment expert. He enlightens as little as $5. You can invest in Apple stock. Yes, with as little as maybe $5 is 10,000 naira in your country, or 30,000 naira in wherever, or 300 Ghanaian cedi, whatever the exchange is. So there are opportunities like that, but some of us don't know. We are thinking like, oh, if you go on my YouTube, just on this YouTube, go to all of my videos, you're going to see where I hosted Nathaniel Disu. He took some time to teach on how you can grow your small investment portfolio with diligence, commitment, and discipline to a, I mean, oh goodness. So the next one is rental revenue, rental income, rental income. That's the next one, right? Rental income. Okay, rental income is a powerful way. Please, let's share this video. Let's get more people to join us. Share the link. Go on Facebook, tag me, take a screenshot and say, hey, PK is live. Join him now. Let's go, let's go, let's go. All right, Boma and Success and Favored team members, let's do this. All right, so let's go to the next one. The fifth one is rental income. Rental income is that kind of income that comes to you by renting. So people rent your items, they pay you for it. You bought the item once and then they rent it and then they pay you for it. I remember when I started my rental income stream, I started with a boom mic. A boom mic is that mic you use for red carpets, you use it for when they are shooting movies. You know, I used to host the red carpet a lot. And so every time I want to host red carpet, when I'm being invited or contracted to do that job, I would have to go and hire a boom mic so I can use, right? And then I asked myself, how much is this boom mic? And then I, sent out inquiry to our bar. I got the price and I bought it. So people started hiring it from me too. So it's one-time product I bought and they are renting it. So you can begin to think of it. What are people renting? What can people easily rent that cannot be broken? Do you know, as simple as buffet stand is rented? Oh yes, you can rent buffet stand. A lot of people don't have that stand yet. They don't have money to buy it. They can rent it. People rent chairs. Now, I'm just talking about some mundane, common things that you can do. So look around your environment in this new calendar year. As a business, as a company, what other products can we buy and rent out? People used to rent speakers when I've done a whole lot of things, don't mind me. When I used to be a DJ, people rent a speaker. This large public address system speaker, people rent it. People rent generator to power their events. Do you get? So don't be naive, and please don't always say, oh, if I must start, I must start big. Start from where you are. Just make sure that in this new calendar year that you are entering, that you do not by any means depend on only one source of what revenue. Otherwise, you are not going to be doing yourself. You're going to do yourself a lot of disservice if you do not find a way to your increase your sales. Sorry, yeah, if you do not find a way to increase um, um, the streams with which you are making money. All right. So let's finish this. I've mentioned What number is this now? Number 9. Am I correct? Let me be sure. Oh, not number 9. 3. Number 5. Okay, number 6. Royalty income. Royalty income. What is royalty income? Royalty income are income that comes from somebody using your intellectual property. So royalty income is when somebody uses your product and they give you royalty. So for instance, a publishing firm who's an established publishing firm can take your work, your manuscript, and then they mass produce it, they market it, and then they give you royalty. They give you royalty from what they are marketing. Royalty can come in music, royalty can come in your works, and somebody can adopt your slang and they will keep paying you royalty. So royalty kind of income is also available. Then interest income. Interest income is another type of revenue. Don't forget we're discussing the different type of revenue that you can explore on, and you can go right ahead to use it as a means of dominating your market. All right. Interest income is another powerful way. Interest income is another powerful way, all right, that you can actually get to earn more. So you want to ask yourself, how can I dominate my market financially? How can I dominate in my finance? And then, what other ways can I dominate in my finance? I'm going to quickly pause here, and then we would look at why do you need multiple streams of revenue to be able to dominate your market? Why do you need multiple streams of revenue to dominate your market? But for now, I've mentioned a couple of them. So I will pause and I'd like to know your feedback. I want to know quickly, which of these income stream are you using right now? Which one would you intend to go into? Very quickly, let me see. Go ahead and type in the comment section. Let me replace let me run through them again very quickly. We have earned income, we have profit income, which is also profit revenue. We have residual income or residual revenue for your business. So, which one is your business earning generating from? Are you just doing one? Are you doing two? Are you doing three? Or which one would you be adding in the next coming year so we can hold you accountable? Please start typing. I want to read yours. We have dividend income. I talked about dividend as investing in shares in stock, and then you are being paid dividends from your shares. All right. Then we have rental income. You taking a property and renting it out, buying a property, refurbishing a property, renting it out, turning it into an outlet, turning it into an Airbnb, buying a car and giving it out on rentals. People buy, turning your car to rental services. People use it to go to the airport to pick up their guests. They use it to run whatever they are doing that they pay you. Companies don't want to buy their cars, they want to rent cars. So they might take your car and rent it and use it. So are you running on that? Do you intend to go into that royalty income and interest income? Very quickly, let me look at the comments. If I don't get comments, I will feel bad, but I'm hoping that I'll get some feedback and some comments from you. Yes, I'm looking at the comments right now. Okay, Henry says, okay. All right. So can I get your feedback? Can I get which of them? Henry says residual income that you put in effort and it pays you again and again. Yes, that's true. Thank you for bringing that in. Bigolo Concept says hello, Global PK. I say hello to you too. How are you doing? It's good to see you. All right. So we're talking about which of this stream of income are you running now? How many of them do you have now? How many of them do you intend to add some more? Brown thought they says my business currently uses profit income, but we would add residual and rental income. Beautiful. Now, even if you stop this attending this summit only on this day and you go ahead to implement what you have just said, then it has been a success for you, not just for the organizers, myself, but for you. So you want to not just come and attend another meeting and say, wow, that guy spoke so well. You want to tell yourself, what am I going to do with what I have learned? Which one would I start doing? And then you go straight into it and then you begin to use it. All right. So thank you. So Wilfred here says, my business uses profit income. Fantastic. Profit income. So which other income do you intend or would you love to add to your business profit? Yes, guys, let me get a few more response. Let me see if I can get one more. Once I get one more, I am good to go. Okay. Okay, let me see if I can get one more. Somebody giving me another response very quickly. I'm also checking to be sure that people are following. Favor, you guys are now updating those on Telegram, our Telegram channel. The Telegram channel, we have a lot of people there that are waiting for updates. So let's do that to them as well. All right. Okay, so let's go. Okay, Wilfred is saying again, I like to add residual income to my business. So one of the things you will do when you hear new knowledge, you go and research more. Ask, go to ChatGPT or go to Google, go to Perplexer, is it Perplexer, what they call it, and just type what kind of residual income for, excuse me, residual income for a cake business if you're into cake business, residual income for jewelry business if you're into jewelry business, residual income for logistic company if you're a logistic company, residual income for an architect if you're an architect. You see, when you residual income for video editor if you offer video editing services, for an author. See, one of the things that it does is that this events like this kind of throw at you makes you become aware of new things you can adopt into your business. It is now your responsibility to do what? To take that knowledge and go and implement it. Because in the next coming year, you don't want to have one stream of income. You cannot dominate financially with it. The inflation is eating up everything you are making, right? So it will take two, three, four streams of income to be able to stay afloat and beat inflation. That's why we're teaching you this. So for those of you that are just joining, once again, we say welcome. So let's go. Okay, so I think only 2 persons responded so far. All right, so that's no problem, no problem. So let's go back to our session and continue. All right, so let's go back to our session and then let's continue. Oh, hold on, guys. All right, so here we are. Thank you. Uh-oh. All right. Okay, so here we are. Let's go to the next one. Why do you need multiple revenue streams of income? Number one, rising cost of living and inflation. Inflation in Nigeria, as at the time of this event, is I think around 23%. That's a double-digit inflation. What that means is that your money has reduced value by 23 times or 23%, not 23 times. It means that your 100,000 naira is less than 100,000 naira. It means that your 100,000 naira is now worth 77,000 naira in the market. So if you take 100,000 naira, you can only buy the value of 77,000 because 23% of 100,000 is around 23,000 naira. Are you get what I'm saying now? So one of the reasons why you want to pay attention to dominating your finance is that you want to look at so that you can be able to beat inflation. Yes, inflation can keep you hungry. Number two reason why you must do this is to stay secured financially, and to dominate. Sometimes against government policies. Yes, against government policies. Let me give you a typical example of what happened. So a few years ago, the government of Lagos State came up and they stopped the use of motorcycle. If that was the only source of income for the motorcycle people, they are doomed. It will take them, if they have not been saving money, it might take them another 2 years for them to try to find their feet again. That business that you are doing today, that business that you are into right now, that profession that you are into, What if the government wakes up and create a policy abolishing you from doing or prohibiting you from doing that business? Do you have other streams of income that can also keep you going? These are questions that you want to, ask yourself. All right. Number three, why you need to create different revenues is that to help you have solid path to becoming wealthy. 65% of self-made millionaires have a minimum of four streams of income. That's what from the research I made. A, most millionaires that you see today, they don't have one stream of income. They have an average of three, four streams of income. And I mean it, they have multiple streams of income that you don't want to miss. All right. All right. So let's go to the next one. Did you get that now? Did you get that? We kick nose. All right. So let me see. I'm coming now. Oh, I miss checking here. Let me check. Okay. So, moment with kick nose says, sir, please, I was a bit distracted. Please, where did you say we can research for residual income? You can do it on Google. You can do on ChatGPT. You can do on, Google, YouTube self can even, there are lots of YouTube videos here that can teach you that. All right. Hope you got that. Akan says, beat inflation or you stay hungry. You don't only stay hungry, you stay starved. Akan, beat inflation or you stay starved. You know what I mean to stay starved? Like you are hungry, you can't even find food to eat. All right, so we want to do that. Okay, so let me check the next comment. ChatGPT is one of them. At moment with cake. Okay. So Tonte was replying what she was asking. All right, thank you. I like the fact that we are really engaging and we are following through. All right, so let's go back to that. I've shared what I've discussed what multiple streams of revenue for profit stands for, what revenue is, and how it is important for you to use as a means of dominating your finance. I've shared that. I've also shared number two. I've shared about 6 to 7 different kinds of revenues that you can think about adopting for the next calendar year for your company, the next calendar year for your business, the next calendar year for your career. I've shared that already. And I also shared why you should think about creating multiple revenues for profit in your business. I've also shared that very clearly. Is that right? I shared that very clearly, and then I'm going to go ahead now and talk about the next important aspect of making this happen. So because of our time, I'm going to be running pretty fast now. I'm going to be running really fast. Are we really learning? I'm tempted not to ask you, are you getting value? Because I realize that some people have bastardized the word value. Have you gotten something practical, that tangible, that you can take and go out there and implement and improve your life? If you have, I like you to share that with us on the comments so that we know that you are following. All right. Okay. So, but while you're doing that, let me go to the next important thing that you need for you to dominate financially. For you to dominate, don't forget this summit is Dominate Your Market Summit. And for you to dominate financially, one of the things that you must understand are factors that can hinder or accelerate your ability to dominate financially. One of them is the right mindset. One of them is what? The right mindset. It is very important. It is very critical that you have the right mindset. Trust me, no matter what, your mindset can make you or mar you. Your mindset is very important. Your mindset is very critical. Your mindset is very, very necessary. And you must pay key attention to it, right? I was sharing with people that irrespective of how difficult the economy is, there are people that are going to be making their first 1 million naira, first $1 million, first 1 million Ghanaian cedi, first 1 million rands, South African rands for the first time, first 1 million Ugandan shillings for the first time in their life, irrespective of the inflation. So if you have the right mindset, you can really make a lot of money from where you are and become profitable in your business. But if you allow what you are seeing to make you feel scared, you might struggle. How do I mean by that? In this same economy, People are making a hell of money. Somebody is buying a new car. They said, oh, things are tough. People are building houses. Oh, things are tough. Have you gone to the market to check about the cost of building materials? Yet people are building houses, right? People are moving from one room to a self-contained apartment to a duplex to, I mean, things are happening. So your mindset is key. And your mindset is determined by the kind of information you get in. Your business will grow to the level of mental capacity you have. And you cannot dominate a market with a survival mindset. You cannot dominate a market with a survival mindset. For you to have for you to dominate a market, you must have a dominating mindset. And for you to have a dominating mindset, you must have abundance of knowledge, abundance of practical, applicable, strategic knowledge that can help you implement what will help you stand out amongst your peers. So there are a lot of graphics designer, but because you have feed your mind with dominating knowledge that gives you strategic insight on what to do and how to do what you're doing better than others, then the market naturally gravitates towards you. Am I communicating with you here? You have to think of ways. You are into jewelry business. There are a lot of people selling jewelries. In fact, with due respect to my Hausa brothers, they are booking man on the street. We have 1,001 of them roaming the streets with their show glasses selling their jewelries. How would you stand out? It is the abundance of knowledge, knowledge in marketing, knowledge in product positioning, knowledge in branding that will make you stand out. That the same thing that you are selling for 10, your others are selling for 100 naira, you are selling for 1,000 naira and people are buying. You buy a bottle of Coca-Cola, right? You to let me even use a narration. You go to a store, a bottle of water is 100 naira. You go to a supermarket, a bottle of water is 250 naira. You go to what do you call it? You go to a restaurant, a five-star restaurant, a bottle of water is 1,500 naira. You go to the airport, a bottle of water is what? 2,000 naira. Same water, same content, same liquid, but different pricing. What is the changes there? It is positioning that is changing it. So some of you just need to change positioning. When I say position, it's not you leaving Accra, Ghana to go to Kumasi. It's not you leaving Soweto to go to Durban in South Africa. It's not you leaving is it it's not you moving from Port Harcourt to Lagos. Yes, that if need be, you can move. If need be, you should move. But it is starting with how you position yourself on the online space, not just social media. Do you know that people will pay your business, pay you for your product based on their brand, on their perception about your brand? If your brand is perceived as high content value, a driven organization, when you price your product high, they will believe that it's worth it. So same water that is sold for 200 naira on the street is sold for 2,250 naira in a supermarket or in a shopping mall. When you go to the supermarket, do you question? You say no. In fact, you give them excuse. Oh, they have a store. You know, the place is nice. You just buy. Then you move there to a five-star restaurant. The same water you can buy on the street for 100 naira, you are paying 1,500 naira for a bottle of water and you are okay. Why? They have positioned themselves. They have created a perception that makes you feel that they are more valuable to give for you to pay that amount of money. Then you go to the airport. Why at the airport lounge? That same water that you bought 1,500 naira at a five-star restaurant. Sorry guys, if I'm using naira, it's because Nigeria, right? So that same bottled water that you're buying for 1,500 naira, you're now paying 2,000 naira, perhaps 2,500 naira. So my point I'm making, as a graphics designer, how can you position your brand in such a way that people perceive you and they're pricing others 5,000 naira, but they are being grateful that you are doing their designs for them at 10,000 naira? Same design you're doing at 10,000 naira. I hope you're aware. Same logo that you are designing for 100 for 30,000 naira. Somebody is charging 1.5 million naira for that same logo design and they are paying. Right? So that's why we need to understand. So your mindset is key, and your mindset is determined by the kind of knowledge you get. So when you come to summits like this, you get deep, practical, knowledgeable value that challenges you, propels you, inspire you to do things differently. Do you get that? So you take action and then implement. Number two, see it as a long-term plan. Number two factor you must see, that we are doing Dominate Your Market Summit does not mean that next year you will dominate entirely. Some of the people who are dominating the market today did not start today. It took them a long time. Today, Jeff Bezos is the richest. I think at some point he was the richest. I don't know if he's Elon Musk now. But have you read the story of Jeff Bezos? Do you know that Amazon was in for 14 years? They were not making profit. Yet, Jeff Bezos was luring more investors. He was doing seed funding. He was getting more people to fund their business. Fact check me. I think I might be wrong, but I think that Amazon stayed for 14 years. They were not making profit. Either Amazon or Twitter, one of them stayed for 14 years. I think it's Amazon. But guess what? When they started making profit, boom, Amazon started dominating markets. Like Amazon moved from selling only books to having foods to having. What is Amazon not into? So if you start now to tell yourself, okay, in the next 3 years, I'm going to be dominating this industry in Port Harcourt. You start with your locality. After Port Harcourt, you talk about your region, South or Niger Delta. After your region, you talk about your state. After your state, you talk about the region, the West African region. And then from West African region, you conquer Africa. And then from Africa, you conquer the world. I get what I'm saying now. So if you are an artist, if you're an author, if you're a dancer, if you're a musician, if whatever you are, how can you dominate from your street? From your street, you dominate and conquer your street, and then you go ahead to conquer your city. You go ahead to conquer your state. You go ahead to conquer your country. You conquer the region. That is the mindset. All right. So let's go to the next one. If you know that you're really getting value, copy the link of this program, of this very session. Go and send it directly to your friend and say, hey, come and see what I'm hearing. You need to hear this. Number three, take one sector per time. When you want to dominate, take one sector per time. When you want to dominate your finance, take one sector per time. Now that I talked about the different multiple streams of income that you can take advantage of to help you dominate, you don't necessarily have to jump into it and start doing the three at the same time. You pick one, you grow it to a certain level, you add another one to it, you grow it, you add another one to it, you grow it. That's how it goes. All right. So our time is really fast spent. So we're going to start wrapping up now. I have a whole lot that I want to share with you. How many of you will be interested in learning how to get more grants into your business? How many of you will be interested? Right? If you will be interested, could you please drop your, I don't know if you could indicate, I don't know how you're going to indicate it, but I have a program that we're putting together for such a program. You don't want to miss it. I want to personally work with you to help you increase your revenue. All right, to help you increase your revenue. So let me go to the comment sections again and see. I've seen a lot of people have been dropping updates. If it's making sense, what's that thing that is hitting you hard? What's that new thing that you're learning today? Share with us on the comment. Let's see. Make sure you invite your friends. Okay, Manu says, yes, sir, I can hear you. Akan says, to dominate your market, you need a dominating mindset. Absolutely. Absolutely. Then we have Emmanuel says, yes, sir, I have. I must be able to know the revenue that works for my business. Fantastic. Okay, Akan says knowledge in marketing, product positioning, branding makes you stand out. Absolutely. Thank you so much. I see you guys are really following. Tonte Brown says you cannot dominate your market with a survivor mindset. Improving your mindset is key to changing your and to change position. Fantastic. Beautiful. Some of you are afraid to even charge people 100,000 naira for your service, whereas what you're offering is something that is worth almost 300, even not 400 or half a million naira. But fear will not let you. All right. So you need to move on your mindset. Blessing says, sir, please, can you explain interest income? Okay. So I may not have all the time to go. Interest income is income that comes from the interest it yields. Okay. The interest that your money yields. For instance, fixed deposit. When you put your money on fixed deposit gives you interest. So it's money that pays you with interest. Do you get that? It's an income that comes with interest. All right. Blessing says, I would like to implement dividend income and rental income. Fantastic. Please, when you have decided any part of it, do more research, make more findings, and add it. So let's begin to round up. Let me show you some areas with which you can begin to dominate. And I'm going to share my screen at this point in time. I'm going to share my screen at this point in time as I begin to round up. Let me share my screen. All right. Give me a second, guys. Okay. All right. Good. So you're seeing my screen. What are some of the areas you can dominate financially? Agriculture. There's a lot of food shortage in the world, in Africa. Food is now a priority to even the common man. Like we say, the common staple food in Nigeria used to be gari. If you are sipping gari, they say you're a poor man. Now, if you sip gari, you're a rich man, right? Common staple food used to be rice, gari, beans, grain. Now they are no longer common. So if you're buying properties, go and use that your property. Don't leave it fallow. Go and start um, agricultural business in it. You don't have to be the one to farm. Pay people to farm for you. Pay people to harvest for you. Then you do the marketing. Do you know how much people are buying a simple pawpaw today? Carica papaya. Pawpaw, if you don't want to know how much it is costing now. And these are things that naturally grow. See, Nigeria and West Africa have a healthy environment for agri business. So that's an area you can choose. Real estate is, I mean, is springing up. The housing deficit we have is scary. The government are not putting things in place. You can take advantage of that and dominate. The next area is transport. Uber, Opay, Palm Drive, and all that. You know, these are areas that you can look at a way of putting in your income into it. You can say, oh, so I don't have money to buy boat. You can buy keke, tricycle. If you don't know, if you don't have enough money, you can team up with somebody and you guys will buy a minibus. You must make sure that there is a constant revenue coming to you, extra revenue coming to you. That is the way with which you can dominate your market. And if you have a car that is there lying fallow, you can run town service at the weekend. Some of you know how to cook very well, but you work and you love cooking. Why not do cooking at the weekends? You can take a niche and begin to, you can become the best porridge yam cook, chef. You specialize in porridge yam. And trust me, even that your porridge yam, you will sell one big pot and it will finish. All right. So those are some of the areas. Now, a living proof of dominating your finance is Dangote. Dangote is a man that has what? Dangote cement, Dangote sugar, Dangote salt. Okay, this is salt, Dangote salt, Dangote spaghetti, Dangote tomatoes. You know, the man is just dominating the whole place. So this can happen. Now, let me share a story from a nobody to a billionaire worth $22 million. As far back as I think 3 years ago, this man is worth more than this. Some of you don't know. His name is Nnamdi Ezigbo. He's the CEO of Slots, Infinix, and Techno. If you go to all slot station where they fix stuff, he's the CEO. Infinix, Techno, and I think another product have joined it. He's a key player in that industry. I hope he's still there anyway. So you can see these two products are from one parent company, but you see them competing as if they are different. They are from one parent company. So if Infinix has gotten a big market share and Techno has gotten a big market share, by the time you add two of them together, they are going to one parent company. I hope you know that Google, the parent company of Google, is called ABC something. They have other companies too they run, including Google. So you could see that how these individuals are dominating the market. So it's a new decade. Begin your multiple streams of revenue game right now. So that, my friend, is where we will start for tonight. I hope you've gotten value tonight. It is Dominate Your Market Summit 1.0, and we're teaching you intensely. Tomorrow is going to be huge. You don't want to miss it. Tomorrow we're bringing in a key individual. Video production has been on the rise. Video editing, if you have a video editing skill now, you are hot cake. I'm telling you, because and as much as it's in demand, technology is also making people to use videos or create videos without needing you as well. So while the market is in need of you, you must also go ahead to see how to create tools that can also. So there's a whole lot about the video market. People believe more what they see than what they hear, even though they also believe what they hear, right? People prefer to hear, to listen to, and to watch than to read. So you can see the power of video. So tomorrow we're bringing someone that is going to share with you how you can dominate your market through videos, how you can dominate your market through videos. It will shock you that as simple as okra and pepper, people are using video strategy to push and to dominate their market. I hope you have learned something tonight. I'd like to say thank you for joining, and we are wrapping up. I'm going to take a few questions and then we call it a wrap. Let me look at the comment section so far. But meanwhile, tell me one thing you have learned today that you will begin to implement in your business, in your profession, and in your career. Quickly, let's go. So I can say to dominate your market. Okay, I've read that. I think I've read that before. Let me see. Let me see. Okay, so Blessing says, I like to implement dividend income and rental income. Fantastic. So go ahead and do a research about it and take action on it. All right. Okay, so Imani Ino says that he says that he's interested. All right, we'll look before the end of the summit. I'll share more light on it. Okay. Wilfred said, please, sir, will this video be available tomorrow? Yes, it is. You can come back and watch the replay. All right. Do we have any question? Before we call it a wrap on day 2 of the summit? Quickly, what are you picking home? Don't tell me that you have gotten value. I don't want you to tell me about value. Tell me exactly what it is that you, my friend, are going to be implementing from what you have learned, as far as your business is concerned and as far as your career is concerned. All right. Yes. We're rounding up now. If I don't get, and if you have any question, please quickly shoot your question so that I can answer them. And then, okay, I'm looking at it. Now. I'm trying to see questions. Do you have any questions? Yes, somebody said, please, is this video going to be available? Yes, it will be available for replay. So you can come back and then you can watch it. All right. You can also share your take home. Let me see. Tonte Brown says, thank you. You're welcome, Tonte. I am glad that you like it. And Wilfred says, my take home tonight is you can't dominate your market with a surviving mindset. Absolutely. So you need to break loose from that surviving mindset. Stop thinking of how your business can survive. Start thinking of how your business can dominate. Somebody did not get that. Stop thinking of how your business can survive and start thinking about how your business can dominate. That is an integral key already to how you can expand and grow your market. All right? Dominate your market. Once again, in the absence of any questions, I'd like to say thank you, and I hope that this has been valuable to you. Take the video, share it around, let more people come in and learn. Let's see how we can dominate our market and make more profit. Thank you so much, and bye-bye. Good night, everyone. I'll see you tomorrow, same time. We're going to be having an amazing industry expert come teach us on how we are going to dominate our market through video strategies, and you don't want to miss it. You are amazing. Remember, it is not the resources that you lack that is keeping you where you are. It is the lack of resourcefulness that is keeping you where you are. Again, I repeat, it is not the lack of resources that you have that is keeping you where you are. It is the lack of your resourcefulness with what you have available that is keeping you where you are. You cannot dominate with a surviving mindset. Go for dominating information that will that will enlarge your mind and make you become dominating in that industry. Bye bye. Everything is possible. I'll see you some other time. My name is Kingsley Ime. They call me the Global PK. Peace.